In a world where scams have become part of our daily life, some may dismiss them as a normal part of life. But what if I told you that the scams could be an indication of a much deeper issue? As new technologies emerge in the upcoming decade, scammers will undoubtedly find innovative ways to exploit them. While this may seem futuristic to some today, even today, where scammers can hack into our phones, gaining access to our personal information and manipulating our lives. Now imagine where scammers are doing the same hacking, but not for materialistic things, but for non-materialistic things, like playing with our emotions, stealing our identities, and even our ideas. And this has been shown perfectly in some movies like Unlocked, Dark Web, etc. Let's take an example of an unlocked movie that is a Korean movie. In this movie, we watched how a normal person living in our society can be dangerous beyond our thoughts, where a person tortures a girl just to play with her emotions. These types of movies tell us that we should focus on our surroundings and devices. Now, some people might have thought about how we can recognize scammers to know how they can't scam us. The simple answer is to be aware of this tech era and don't be greedy. The real problem lies not in the increasing number of scams, but rather in our reluctance to explore the root causes behind them. The first very root cause behind them is our education systems. Some might be shocked and think how. Let's find out the answer. To truly understand the reasons behind scams, we need to reflect upon the current meaning of education in our lives. Our current education system often fails to fulfill its true purpose. Instead of nurturing creativity and encouraging individuality, it confines us to a rigid framework, restricting our potential. This confinement can leave individuals feeling lost, devoid of purpose, and susceptible to negative influences. Our education system teaches us to keep in a box and snatch our creativity and give us a tag of slavery. This education system was made by a few people in the world. We have followed this system in the past many years. Our society often overlooks the impact of this flawed education system, choosing to blame external factors instead. Education is not a finite process that ends with graduation. It is a lifelong journey. Through formal education, informal learning, and life experiences, we continually develop our knowledge, skills, and talents. Education empowers us to become well-rounded individuals, capable of making positive contributions to the world. It is also a powerful catalyst for social change, breaking down barriers of inequality and fostering a more just and equitable society. Now we understand the true meaning of education. So now we can say what is the difference between our education system and true education. This is the reason those who dropped out of this education system or school do something different. So scammers are also educated. It means they are also part of our education system. They are also slaves, and when they don't get any job, they are doing scams for their survival. It is the reason today we discuss this education system, because it makes us sometimes a bad person. So it's our responsibility to make ourselves well educated by true education. Thank you. And let's take one step to be truly educated. Work hard today to change the future.